The sun peeked into the kitchen. It was a very sunny morning. The kitchen was warm and cozy. There was a big, fluffy cat named Chef Leo. Chef Leo was the daddy cat. He had soft, grey fur. He wore a tall, white chef hat. His whiskers twitched with a happy little smile. Two little kittens sat on two little stools. Their names were Pip and Squeak. Pip was a ginger kitten with big green eyes. Squeak was a black kitten with a white spot on her nose. They were very, very excited. Today was Pancake Day. Pip and Squeak wore tiny aprons. Pip's apron was blue with a fishbone on it. Squeak's apron was pink with a mouse toy on it. They looked very professional. "Are you ready, my little chefs?" asked Chef Leo. His voice was a low, happy rumble. "Yes, Daddy!" They both meowed. Their little tails wiggled back and forth. They looked at the big yellow bowl on the counter. They looked at the bag of flour. They looked at the carton of milk. Everything was ready for the big pancake adventure. It was going to be the best day ever. Chef Leo put the big yellow bowl on the floor. It was easier for the kittens to reach. He gave them special kitten-sized tools. They had a whisk with a paw print on the handle. They had a spoon shaped like a little fish. "First, we need the flour," said Chef Leo. He carefully scooped some flour into the bowl. A little cloud of white powder poofed into the air. Pip sneezed a tiny achoo. Flour dusted his ginger nose. Squeak giggled, a sound like tiny bells ringing in the morning air. The kitchen was filled with happy sounds. The birds were singing outside the window. The refrigerator hummed a quiet song. But the best sounds were the little meows and giggles from the kittens. Chef Leo's heart felt as warm as the sunshine streaming through the window. He loved these messy, happy mornings with his little ones. He knew there would be a big mess. He knew there would be sticky paws. But that was okay. Making pancakes was not just about food. It was about making memories together. "Now, we add the eggs," said Chef Leo. He cracked 2 eggs on the side of the bowl. Tap, tap, crack. The eggs plopped into the flour. "My turn to stir," shouted Pip. He grabbed the paw print whisk with both of his little paws. He was a very strong stirrer. Maybe he was too strong. He plunged the whisk into the bowl and started stirring. He stirred very fast. Swish, swoosh, splat. Yellow egg yolk went flying. A little bit landed on Squeak's head. She blinked her big eyes in surprise. Squeak wiped the egg off her head with one paw. "My turn," she declared. She took the whisk from Pip. She decided to stir very, very slowly. She dipped the whisk in and moved it around, one circle at a time. She stuck her little pink tongue out as she concentrated. Chef Leo chuckled. "A little faster, my little Squeak," he said gently. He put his big, soft paw over hers. Together, they whisked the batter. Swish, swish, swish. It was much better now. The batter started to look smooth and creamy. Next came the milk. Chef Leo held the carton. "Say when," he told the kittens. He started to pour a slow white stream into the bowl. Pip and Squeak watched with wide eyes. The stream of milk looked so cool, they forgot to say when. "Whoa there, little chefs," laughed Chef Leo as the bowl filled up. He stopped just in time. The batter was a little runny now. "Oops," meowed Pip. "Oops," echoed Squeak. They looked at the very full bowl of pancake batter. It wobbled like a big puddle. Chef Leo was not worried. A good chef can always fix things. "No problem," he purred. "We just need a little more flour." He added another small scoop. Pip and Squeak watched him stir it in perfectly. The batter became thick and wonderful again. It was ready for the pan. The kittens clapped their paws together. Their daddy was the best chef in the whole world. He could fix any pancake problem. The kitchen was a little messy, but it was a happy mess filled with teamwork and learning. Chef Leo put a big black pan on the stove. He turned the knob. Click, hiss. A little blue flame appeared. He added a small pat of butter. It melted and sizzled in the pan. Tss! The kitchen now smelled buttery and delicious. The kittens sniffed the air. Their tummies rumbled. They could not wait to eat the pancakes. Chef Leo used a ladle to pour 3 perfect circles of batter into the hot pan. The batter bubbled as it cooked. Tiny holes appeared on top. It was pancake magic. "Okay, Pip, it is time to flip," said Chef Leo. He gave Pip a small kitten-sized spatula. Pip stood on his tiptoes. He tried to slide the spatula under the first pancake. It was tricky. He pushed and wiggled. Finally, he got it. "Ready, set, flip!" he yelled. He flicked his wrist. The pancake flew up into the air. It went up, 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 and then it came down, down, down. Flop! It landed right on top of Pip's head. It was like a warm, soft hat. Squeak fell over. She was laughing so hard. Chef Leo gently lifted the pancake off Pip's head. "A perfect landing, just not in the pan," he rumbled with a deep, happy laugh. He flipped the pancake back into the pan himself. It was golden brown and beautiful. Now it was Squeak's turn. She held the spatula very carefully. She watched her daddy flip the second pancake. Swoosh, flip, plop, perfect. Squeak took a deep breath. She slid her spatula under the third pancake. She gave it a tiny, careful flip. The pancake did a little somersault and landed perfectly. "I did it!" she squeaked with joy. They made more and more pancakes. The kitchen was filled with the sound of sizzling and the sweet smell of cooking. Pip got better at flipping. One pancake landed on the floor, but the rest made it into the pan. Chef Leo helped them each time. He never got mad about the messes. He just purred and laughed. A stack of fluffy golden brown pancakes grew taller and taller on a plate. It was a beautiful pancake tower. The kittens looked at it with pride. They had helped make every single one. The pancake tower was complete. Chef Leo carried the big plate to the kitchen table. The sunlight made the pancakes glow. Pip and Squeak scrambled onto their chairs. Their little legs dangled high above the floor. Chef Leo put 3 pancakes on each plate. He put a small plate for Pip, a small plate for Squeak, and a big plate for himself. Then he brought out the best part, a bottle of maple syrup and a bowl of fresh berries. The kitten's eyes grew as wide as saucers. This was going to be a feast. Pip poured the syrup himself. He poured and poured until there was a sticky, sweet puddle on his pancakes. Squeak carefully placed 3 blueberries on her stack, making a happy face. Chef Leo just added a little butter to his. The family was ready to eat. Before they took a bite, Chef Leo looked at his 2 little kittens. Their faces were smudged with flour. Their whiskers were a little sticky. They were the most wonderful little chefs in the world. He started to purr, a loud and happy sound that filled the whole room. They ate their breakfast in the warm sunshine. The pancakes were soft and fluffy. The syrup was sweet and sticky. The berries popped with juicy flavour. "Mmm," mumbled Pip with his mouth full. "This is the best breakfast ever," meowed Squeak. They ate every single bite. They licked their plates clean. They licked the sticky syrup from their paws. The kitchen was a happy place, full of the sounds of munching and purring. It was quiet and peaceful, but it was a happy quiet. When they were all finished, Pip and Squeak felt very full and sleepy. Pip curled up in a patch of sun on the floor. Squeak hopped onto Chef Leo's lap and started to knead his soft belly. Chef Leo wrapped his big fluffy tail around her. He looked around his messy, sunny kitchen. He looked at his 2 happy, sleepy kittens. His heart was as full as their tummies. Pancake day was a lot of work. It was a lot of mess, but it was